I want to check on something today. In the PTB, we had 2 arcade games. We had one that I don't remember it having a name on the arcade box, but it had shurikens and stuff. It was ninja related, okay? And the other one that really caught my attention was the Fantasy Quest one. Now, these surveys are very accurate at predicting that something on those surveys will actually become an IP. These surveys don't seem to be, they ask a bunch of, would you like these certain future IPs? And they don't end up showing up. They do end up showing up. So here's an example. Tokyo Ghoul is there. Junji Ito, we got skins. Hey, Wesker, JoJo, yo. Like, this is actually very telling. Alan Wake, got it. Castlevania, got it. That'd be cool to have Doom. I want Dungeons and Dragons, we got it. Tomb Raider, we got it. See, this is actually a good indicator that something else on here could come to DBD. Oh, dude, I'm telling you, dude, Final Fantasy. There is an arcade at Freddy Fazbear's that is Fantasy Quest. Okay? Fantasy Quest. Square Enix has another IP called Dragon Quest. There is a dragon on the arcade box. You mix Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest, you could call it Fantasy Quest. And we know it ain't going to be Dragon Quest. There's going to be no Dragon Quest IP. I have not heard anybody say that Final Fantasy has a good chance to be a future IP. I'm calling it, dude. Look, it's right next to Five Nights at Freddy's. It's literally next to it, dude. I believe there is and that is the last one. See, even though this came out a year ago, this was posted a year ago, there's stuff that's still coming out from this. I believe Final Fantasy has a high likelihood to come out. Look, we know how behavior likes to do Easter eggs. When people are communicating, they have a tendency to have patterns of communication. You know what I mean? Wait a second. Woken Up? Was Alan Wake was before this chapter though, wasn't it? Okay, Ghoul's Lament. Just think of Kaneki, okay? You're listening to the Ghoul's Lament. Well, actually, not so much anymore. But not so long ago, if you played Survivor or Killer, you were listening to Ghoul's Lament basically every round. That was quick. Woken Up. Wales. Oh my god, another Dracula, dude. This was pre-Dracula, by the way. There's Dracula Easter egg. There's several of the Castlevania Easter eggs in here. Oh my god, the Ninja Arcade is in here. Okay. You see that? By the way, the Castlevania one is in there too. Also a pirate. There's Houndmaster. We got a pirate. The things that dreams are made of, a pirate in DBD. Look. That is most certainly the Belmonts. I am really wondering, I think there's going to be a ninja related IP. I really do. I think Final Fantasy is coming to DVD. Game over. In the Freddy Fazbear's, it says out of order. So, Fantasy Quest. You know, Final Fantasy, Dragon Quest, there's a dragon. Man, those are some Those bots are better than real players. It is on the questionnaire, and we have established that on the surveys, there is a high likelihood of those IPs showing up for real. I don't necessarily want to get lost in minutia. Dead for ice cream. Oh my god. Could you imagine Twisted Metal? What's the guy's name in the ice cream truck? The clown. No, don't leave yet. Don't leave, I gotta look at the movie posters. Don't leave. Ada, stick around. Rotten Woods. His body. Where's Fang? Did they change them? Are these like randomly assigned? It seems like they're different. I want to check that out again. I want to analyze potential Easter eggs to nauseam. I think Final Fantasy has a really strong chance. So, those posters are all potential Easter eggs. That's been established. Do those movie posters change every time you're in the map? Are they RNG? You know, kind of like similar to palette placement? Because I didn't see Fang. Fang is... I'm being gaslit by the fucking appearances of the posters. Because Fang exists. But there was another Castlevania Dracula teaser with that vampire Dracula guy. Literally Dracula. They literally had a Dracula. Not Castlevania Dracula. But if you want my humble opinion, the Castlevania Dracula in DBD turning into a bat and a wolf wasn't really the real Dracula to me either. Master, what's this? What is that? Looks like freaking like Contra or something. That's kind of cool, man. Is that supposed to be the hair? What is going on with that? That looks like Japanese katakana. Look at that symbol. Doesn't that look like the symbol from Full Metal Alchemist? I believe that the Fang placement was right here. They've changed the movie posters. I think they've changed the movie posters in the Greensville Square movie theater. I'm seeing a lot of Dead for Ice Cream. I don't remember Dead for Ice Cream, do you? Dead for Ice Cream? Like, look. I don't ever remember seeing it, and they're everywhere. So these Woken Up and Dead for Ice Creams are freaking everywhere. I don't see Fang. I know for a fact that Fang was at the theater because I remember saying, well, that's like I think that's an Easter egg for Dracula. They've changed this stuff. Now, is Fantasy Quest new to the theater as well? Are they updating this stuff according to the Easter eggs? The sinking ones and his body. No, these are different. Whales. Like the whale with Brendan Fraser? Oh my god, if anybody's ever seen the whale with Brendan Fraser. Brendan Fraser's reaction to his daughter reciting an essay for Moby Dick was very similar how the DBD community reacted when they heard that Springtrap was coming into the game. I'm not kidding. I mean, look it up. Where's Fang? No, I think they've changed the posters here. I think guys, what's this? ice cream thing. What's this dead for ice cream? I also want to think there was posters that I remember seeing that weren't there, but I'm having a hard time accessing exactly what movie posters there were. Yeah, okay, yeah, they changed the movie posters. Woken Up, Whales. Okay. Dead for Ice Cream. Rotten Woods. Now, dude, I know people give DBD a bunch of crap. I'm not even saying you shouldn't. But I love that they've established that they put Easter eggs and maps. And then the Ninja one. And then the one that dude, Final Fantasy's coming to TV. Okay. It's one of those things. I will shave my head if it doesn't come in the next year. I will shave my head Joe Rogan style. The hair is gone. Something. The Blasted Corpse. Yeah, the posters change. The Blasted Corpse. I need to start taking notes. And you know what I need to do? I need to take notes on these posters and check that survey and see if anything has parallels. We're gonna try to collect these movie posters and see if, remember that thing that you do in tests? You have like 10 words and you have 10 words over here and you try to connect them. We're gonna try to do that with the survey for future IPs and movie posters and see what we find. Hillbilly. He's on the case. Yeah, this is the guy you need to try to figure out correlating movie posters with surveys to see if you can find one that connects Final Fantasy. I found one. Final Fantasy is on that survey. Tokyo Ghoul was on that survey. Five Nights at Freddy's was on that survey. Final Fantasy, dude, I can't express it enough. I'm having a very strong feeling about that. Ghoul's Lament, right? Tokyo Ghoul. Caged Lips, like Nicolas Cage. The Fake Hand. So check it out. Wednesday is on the survey. Think of it. Or the thing. Thing, right? By the way, I haven't heard anybody say this. These movie posters change. I haven't seen Fang once. Ice cream. Oh, there it is. We got Fang. Yeah, these guys. You know what we're gonna do? It took us a while to get Caged Lips. Did this come out before Cage? Well, Wednesday is on the survey, Wesker. The survey... Here, let me show you the survey. Just that it's on the survey makes it seem more of a potentiality to me. So, okay. So far... Hey, let me ask you a question. I'm not a Terrifier fan, Wesker. Is there ice cream associated with the clown Terrifier? I don't know enough about him. Walking Dead is all but confirmed. The Witcher is in. Tokyo Ghoul confirmed. The Mummy, interesting. WWE? Oh, fuck yeah. Give us some Undertaker, dude. Give us some Undertaker. Oh my god, I would kill for an Undertaker chapter. I would kill for it. I know WWE is niche, and it's got a lot of people. It doesn't vibe with them. Oh dear lord, I would give my left leg. The arcades seem to stay pretty much the same. We're gonna see if we can exhaust it. It took a while to get Caged Lips. Which is most certainly Nicolas Cage, right? right? I think that one with the hand, dude, I think that might be Wednesday. This might be Wednesday. Fang again. Well, now we see Fang. Was your life? This thing never changes. This thing is interesting. That is Japanese. Oh my god, what is that? Does that mean something in Japanese? Oh god. That really looks like the Full Metal Alchemist symbol. Remind me to look for Full Metal Alchemist. Okay, we got this. I think we got all of them here. I'm telling you guys, I'm going to emphasize it again. Every time I say it, it's added into the video. Final Fantasy is coming to Dead by Daylight. Final Fantasy was on these surveys. We know how they do these Easter eggs. Fantasy Quest, Final Fantasy, Dragon Quest, full Square Enix. The dragon looks a lot like the dragon from Final Fantasy V. I'm telling you. Final Fantasy is coming to Dead by Daylight. It's happening. It's happening. It's on the survey too. It's on the survey with like Five Nights at Freddy's and Tokyo Ghoul. Okay, we'll do another theater. Okay, here's the ones that I think have a high percentage based off cross-referencing surveys with posters. I think Wednesday has a high ability. I think that, oh my god, wouldn't it be funny to have Thing as a survivor? We had Chucky as a killer. What's up, bud? Okay, Dead for Ice Cream seems... I think they have different percentages of spawning. Dead for... Dude, imagine if there was a 1% chance that there's a different title up here. Oh god, I can't do that to myself. Because Cage Lips has only happened twice, I have to try this a couple times. Because what if you only done it 3 times, you would have never seen Cage Lips. And speaking of Cage Lips, though, that wasn't repetitive. Those were some really... Woken up. Okay, we got repeats. We're gonna do one more after this. I'm pretty sure we got it. But I mean, it took a while to even find Cage Lips once. We're gonna do one more after this. I think this is it. Yeah, we got that again. Yep, we got Woken Up. I also want to see... Yep, Dead for Ice Cream. Okay. One more time. If you subscribe to the channel and comment, and you say, if it's not Final Fantasy, you shave your head. If that happens 50 times... No, seriously. Like the video, subscribe and comment. And say, you have to shave your head if Final Fantasy isn't in Dead by Daylight. If you do that, for the algorithm, I will shave my head if I'm wrong. I think that's a pretty fair transaction. There's a lot more at stake on my end than your end if you comment and subscribe. I think that's pretty fair. Comment! Comment in this video. If it's not Final Fantasy, you shave your head. It's Final Fantasy. I have a year. You gotta give me grace period. Because that'd be so stupid I shave my head and the next IP is Final Fantasy. That would be garbage and unfair. I get a year. According to, if there is validity and reliability to my methods of prediction, you're looking at Final Fantasy and Wednesday. Akira, American Horror Story, Archie Horror, Beetlejuice, Berserk, Billy the Puppet from Saw and Jigsaw, BioShock, Bloodburnt, Buffy. This one's newer, isn't it? This is 9 months ago. Candyman, Chainsaw, Charmed, Conjuring, Control. Think of the things we saw. Dark Souls, Dead Space, Death Note, Demon Slayer, Devil May Cry, Diablo, Elden Ring, Evil Within, Fallout, Fatal Frame, Friday the 13th. Full Metal Alchemist? Full Metal Alchemist? Check this out. Pay close attention. Look at that! Dude, hello! Look at the upper left. That's the symbol from Full Metal Alchemist. Seriously. Look at that. That's not? And it's in Japanese. That looks like katakana. Instead of like a metal arm, he's got like the gun. What else? Oh my god, there's two people too, like brothers? Remember, brotherhood? Oh, I'm telling you, dude. Here's my best guesses, guys. We got Full Metal Alchemist. According to this isn't my own ruminations, okay? This isn't my own wish fulfillment. Many times when people are trying to guess stuff, they're using their own wish fulfillment. They're using what they want to happen. I kind of noticed, I'm going to be honest with you guys, I kind of noticed that with people talking about Chapter 2 to Stranger Things. Not that there won't be a Chapter 2 to Stranger Things, I think it's a great idea and I want it as well. But as some of this feels like they're personally wanted. So, Final Fantasy, Wednesday. Oh, I was going to point out to that. It's Blasted Corpse this time. What could be Blasted Corpse? Does anybody have any idea? Wow, I mean, you're in my terror radius and you were just sitting there. You okay? Full Metal Alchemist, Wednesday. Okay, Final Fantasy, Wednesday, and Full Metal Alchemist. These are the ones according to this. I'm going to tell you my method. You take I want to find ninjas, by the way. I'm going to tell you my method. You take Easter eggs at Freddy Fazbear's, and you take Easter eggs at the theater at Springsville, whatever, and you cross-reference it with the surveys. Full Metal Alchemist. Full Metal Alchemist has a real good chance. It's on the survey. Look at that symbol. Look at it on the upper left. If you've read Full Metal Alchemist, I had every single piece of volume of that manga. I saw that symbol every time I freaking bought a copy. You know, they did something clever though. They ripped the poster to kind of obscure it, to not make it too obvious. It's the same shape. The way that they have the white highlighting the red cross like that. That's Full Metal Alchemist. Look at the Japanese characters. Full Metal Alchemist is coming to DVD. Final Fantasy's coming to DVD. Wednesday? I don't know, man. That hand is very reminiscent of the thing. The detached hand. The ones according to this method. According to this method. See, Junji Ito has been in. The Junji Ito one, too. I got the Twins one just to be base. I love it, dude. I love the Junji Ito skins. They killed it. Dude, you want to see something funny? Watch Junji Ito play this game. YouTube it. Let's like anything. I don't know enough about Ghostwire Tokyo. Hannibal? Nice. Hannibal would be tight, bro. Insidious. It. Jurassic Park. Justin Long. Yes, dude. Yes. Yes, please. I would kill. Little Nightmares, Near, Outlast, Overlord, Pan's Labyrinth, Predator, Sabrina the Teenage Witch, Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, Scooby-Doo. Sidney Prescott would be tight. Slenderman, Spawn, Squid Game. Oh, dude, I would love Terminator. Is Is Art the Clown? Is he related to ice cream at all? I refuse to watch the Addams Family. The other one said Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday and Addams Family are separate here. That's interesting. The Witcher, Tokyo Ghoul, Trick or Treat, Universal Monsters. Oh. So check it out. Oh god. Oh my god, would I love a fucking WWE chapter. So Classic Monsters reminds me of It's Behind You. Because even though it's like Dracula, it had that old classic monster aesthetic. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, whales too. That's gotta be something. Okay, good. This feels like classic monsters, doesn't it? Oh, what's he saying? He's saying something. Looks like mother effer at the bottom. If, dude, what are you? I can't see. Dang you. What is he saying, man? Someone zoom that in. Now, what? I can't wait. See you? Where? Dude, this is gonna drive me crazy. I'm about to lose my brain. I think that might be Wednesday. Or Addams Family. So it could be Addams Family. Woken up. Okay. Dude. I'm telling you, dude. Full Metal Alchemist. That's Full Metal Alchemist. That symbol. There's no denying it. God, I wish I had access to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. I feel very strongly about Final Fantasy because it's been on that and Fantasy Quest. And I'm starting to feel very strongly about Full Metal Alchemist. That symbol is like right off of the IP. It's too close. I mean, sometimes they overplay their hand with their Easter eggs. It's like too close. They're woken up. Okay, we got something on the survey. Wake. The wake? What the hell is the wake? See, and that's why it's important to do this. Because you don't always know. Okay. Oh, okay. The Wake comic book. The Wake. Woken up. Is there anything about a severed head? So, the Wake comic book is on the survey. Woken Up is a movie poster. Well, that would be one obscure thing. Would that be Skins? Would that be a full... That is pretty obscure. Basket full of heads. There was that decapitated head. Oh, I would love American Horror Story. I'd love Blade. I'd love that. Man, dude, we're going to get some good stuff. I can feel it.